I know that Jason David Frank is dead. I'm aware of the news and it brought me down 2 days ago when it was released, but I still can't believe it. It's frickin' hard to accept. It's actually starting to kind of hurt again. I see so many posts about it on social media, therefore it's so hard to not think about it. I feel like Peter Parker when Tony Stark died in the last Avengers film. After Tony's death, Peter Parker couldn't stop thinking about it, because Tony Stark was so famous for being Iron Man, that everybody was just mourning and talking about him. I cannot escape the posts on social media about Jason David Frank. Earlier this morning, I watched Amy Jo Johnson, aka the great actress who played Kimberly Hart on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, talk about the sad news in one of her social media videos. She was really saddened to lose a dear friend. I've also seen posts by Austin St. John, Walter Jones, Karen Ashley, and Jessica Ray. The more I thought about it earlier this morning, I realized that life will keep going on and time won't stop. So, I have to meet the remaining members of the original Mighty Morphin team, while they're still alive. All of them aren't too old, but nobody knows when anyone is going to die. It would kind of suck if my life ended and I wasn't able to meet Austin St. John, Walter Jones, David Yost, and Amy Jo Johnson. I really want to meet them. In my country, I believe that there aren't any Power Morphicon events, therefore I'd have to go to America for that. It's probably gonna be expensive on my end, but that would be so worth it. I love Austin, Walter, David, and Amy too much to not fly to America to see them in person if I had the chance. However, I believe that it's pretty rare for Amy Jo Johnson to be joining the three guys. I have never been to Power Morphicon yet, but I've seen a lot of panel interviews on YouTube, and Amy Jo Johnson is only usually with JDF when it comes to the conventions. Austin, Walter, and David are usually together in these conventions, but they are usually only with Karen Ashley. I think it's about time that Austin, Walter, David, and Amy join together to have a panel. The fans would love that very much. Knowing that Jason David Frank is gone, I think that a Power Morphicon panel consisting of the remaining members of the original Mighty Morphin team would be something that would spark up some joy inside me. I'm not trying to pressure anyone right now into making this happen right away. I'm just pouring out how I feel. Man, I'm imagining a perfect world right now wherein all members of the original Mighty Morphin team are still alive and well. To add to that, they would all still be friends in this perfect world. I can imagine Austin, Twee, Walter, David, Amy, and JDF just sitting in a Power Morphicon panel, happily answering questions for fans. As stated by Karen Ashley in one of the Power Morphicon panels that I watched way back, all the fans get to feel like they are kids again while they watch their heroes answer their questions, and the cast of the show gets to feel like they're teenagers again, back in their old Power Ranger suits, even though they aren't literally wearing their suits. That Mighty Morphin panel is such a dream. It's kind of like how I want a Paramore reunion that consists of Hayley Williams, Josh Farro, Zach Farro, Jeremy Davis, and Taylor York. Something that would make that dream Mighty Morphin panel even more awesome would be to also include David Fielding, Paul Schreier, and Jason Narvi in the lineup. I don't think we can have a Mighty Morphin panel without Zordon, Bulk, and Skull. Anyway, I'm just dreaming again. I'm just doing this to cope with Jason David Frank's death. These are just my happy thoughts trying to drown the sad ones. Power Rangers is usually a happy topic in life, but I guess even the bright things in life can sometimes meet sad ends too. And to Austin St. John, Walter Jones, David Yost, Amy Jo Johnson, David Fielding, Paul Schreier, and Jason Narvi, you guys have the key to something that would make me really happy. Know that I'm not forcing you guys to make this panel happen, but you'd be doing something super for the fans if you did. And even if this thing doesn't happen, I want you to know that I love you guys so much, and it would pain me just as much, if any of you were in Jason David Frank's position right now. I hope you are all doing well right now in your personal lives, and know that I would love you all till the end. Well, that concludes my journal entry for today, and I would like to leave the viewers with a question before I sign out. To all you Power Rangers fans, would you also like to see a convention panel consisting of Austin St. John, David Yost, Walter Jones, Amy Jo Johnson, David Fielding, Paul Schreier, and Jason Narvi?